You ain't seen the news, you ain't seen my shoes, you ain't see the views. Look, I get the views.
Yo, this is your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. And today, I got a think piece for you guys today, man. This is kind of like my opinion, you know, not financial advice, not any of that, not advice to y'all, but it's just a little thing, a little something that I noticed. And you won't see me scrolling around the screen too much longer. I actually have the Twitter on the @Twitter Spaces today because I am going to talk about Twitter Spaces and what I observed from Twitter Spaces, right? So basically, I don't like Twitter Spaces. Why don't I like Twitter Spaces? Number one, I don't like Twitter Spaces because it's a waste of time, in my opinion. I don't like to sit around and talk about theories. I'm more of an action-orientated person. I like to create. So rather than me talk on Spaces and for it to be deleted in 24 hours, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather build up my own YouTube channel like I'm doing now. So therefore I felt like, oh, let me create a content on this because I know a lot of other people feel like me, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that don't feel like me, right? So I wanted to put my think piece out there. I wanted to put my thoughts out there. Like I said, I'm not too fond of Twitter Spaces. I don't like them. I feel like people are in there and they're talking about a bunch of theories, shoulda, woulda, couldas, maybes, could be, possibilities. Well, I'm not that type of person. I don't feel like talking about that, right? And of course, I do talk about what I think and my opinions on my YouTube channel. You may think about, okay, well, what's the difference in that? I'm actually building a channel. When you're on Spaces, you're not building anything. Your content is deleted within 24 hours. I don't like the concept of deleting my content because therefore I feel like it's a waste of time if I create content and then it's deleted. That's like going backwards every day, right? So as far as I'm concerned, like I'm really not interested in it. I don't like it. Another thing that I noticed, that I observed on Twitter Spaces, is also the fact that when you're walking into a Twitter space and everyone's talking about what they think and their opinions and their thoughts and their theories and all this other stuff, I feel like people really get overshadowed in the sense of people are not able to have their own opinion, right? So it's not a platform where people really welcome opinions. I noticed that whoever hosts the Twitter Spaces is always objectifying their opinion according to what other people say within the spaces, right? And people will probably come in and say on this video, oh, well, why don't you change that? And this, no, that's not my job to change that. You know what I mean? I create my own channel. I create my own content. That's the way I like it. That's the way it's going to be, period. Right. And I have come into a couple of spaces that were actually pretty good, but I have also come into a couple spaces that's equally as bad because I feel like a lot of people come in, like I said, the host objectifies his opinion all the time. You know, he makes his opinion the priority over everyone speaking within the spaces. And I guess like it's kind of like a YouTube channel in a sense, but it's actually not like a YouTube channel because the fact that your content gets deleted instantly within 24 hours, and yes, you can save it, but only for so long, and then it gets deleted. And I'm not about working hard and not having nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? So, and I heard somebody say before, oh, well, it's all about the experience and this, that, and third. No, it's not for me. It can be like that for you, but it's not like that for me. So I choose to build my own channel. I choose to build my own brand. I choose to build my own website, come out with my own Cnft projects and music and videos and all of that. I choose to build tangible things. And when I mean tangible within the digital space as having something to show for it in the form of some kind of digital product or digital service or digital something that exists here within Web3 that other people can see. You know what I mean? And other people can experience for a long time coming. You know what I mean? Not just for 24 hours. So I'm really not with it. Really don't like spaces like that. I just want to put my opinion out there. And there was actually a specific conversation that made me put this piece out. I actually walked into a spaces and I heard a guy I heard someone talking to a fellow YouTuber, and when he was talking to this fellow YouTuber, he was pretty much talking to the guy about his profile picture, about him co-signing a project that was already out. And his question was, do you really believe in that project? And I just left the room, because it was like, how are you going to tell someone who creates content daily on YouTube, how are you going to badger him about the decisions he chooses to make as far as his profile picture and what companies he chooses to endorse, or any NFT project that he chooses to endorse, when he actually puts out actual content on a YouTube channel daily, something that you don't do? You are on Spaces. You are not a creator. Spaces are not, people that are creators are not on Spaces. They're creating. I'm telling you that. I know that for a fact. Now there might be people on there creating, but I mean, I'm not saying that's the end all be all. I'm just saying majority of the creators that I know that are really making moves are creating somewhere. They're not on Spaces most of the time, you know. So I see a lot of people on Spaces a lot of time talking. It is what it is. It's cool. Neither here or there, but I'm just putting out my thoughts. I'm letting y'all know why I don't like Spaces. I don't like it. I feel like I feel like it's toxic. There, I said it. I think it's toxic. When people sitting around talking about their opinion and their thoughts, you're going to have other people come in combating your thoughts and what you believe in and what you think. I mean, it's just a cesspool waiting to happen. You know what I mean? When you have people objectifying each other's thoughts, trying to get their point across. Well, why don't you create your own platform to get your point across? You know what I mean? And I feel like that way, you know, you don't have to come back to get your message out. You see what I'm saying? But that is my think piece about Twitter Spaces, and that is it. And I know that was loaded, but I'm just gonna tell the truth. My truth, there it is. You know, I really don't care what nobody else's truth is, but I'm gonna tell my own truth, and that's why I have my own platform here on YouTube, and it's called Awesomeisjayell, the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And I also have a website. You can check me out at awesomeisjayell.com. Yeah, so I had to get that out. I had to let y'all know what's going on. What I thought about Twitter Spaces, feel like it's toxic, don't like it, don't want to be on it, won't see me on it. And if you see me come in, I will come in and say my piece and leave. I don't want to sit around and listen to everybody else. That's just me, because I feel like everything always takes a downward twist and turn, and I really don't like it. So that's my opinion. That's my think piece. So I tell you what y'all can do. Leave y'all's comments. Leave y'all's opinions down in the comments. Let me see what y'all think about Twitter Spaces. Also, let me know some experiences with Twitter Spaces, good and bad. But yeah, that's it. And this is your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I am signing off.
You ain't seen the news, you ain't seen my shoes, you ain't see the views. Look, I get the views.